The Chinese Communist Party's 20th Congress will soon be kicking off in Beijing. The country's top politicians are going to discuss the most important issues for the country and to decide its domestic and foreign policies for the next 5 years. Thousands of delegates will gather in the Chinese capital for a summit described by some as a turning point in Chinese politics amid the country's growing role on the world arena, as well as escalating tensions between Beijing and Washington. Local journalist Yu Wan tells us about the importance of the event.
The press conference for the Congress will be held here this afternoon. In addition, I want to share with you that according to the press center, 2,500 journalists are covering the event, including 750 of those foreign journalists. More than 2,000 party delegates will participate at this Congress, and also the opening ceremony and also the closing ceremony, as well as major events, including the two delegate passage will set up at the Great Hall of People. In addition to that, I want to share with you, since I'm at the press conference hall, that means this afternoon press conference for the Congress, as well as 5 other press conference, and also 5 group interviews will be held here via the video link. In addition to that, I want to share with you that the party delegates who are attending the events are some of the elites in their field of expertise, including party secretaries, as well as experts in science, as well as finance. And they will be gathered at the Great Hall of People tomorrow. There will be amendments to the Constitution according to official information released there. So these are some of the specific things that they will be reviewing during this Congress. In addition to that, they will elect a new term of Central Committee.
How significant is this event? I mean, is there some feeling that the attention of the world's media and politicians is now focused on the Congress there in China?
There are a lot of confusion here. So what's that mean? So the National Congress of Communist Party of China is focused on the parties as well as the country's development in the next few years. So the focus is really on China's role on and how the party will lead the country moving forward. So what's their attention now is, of course, here is to really understand some of the thoughts behind the design. And we have a lot of books outside the media center really helping journalists to understand what the country is working on right now. And we have a lot to expect on tomorrow's opening ceremony.
Shanghai Center for RIMPAC and International Studies Vice Chairman Nelson Wong says that China will promote peace and cooperation on the international stage, even with states that see Beijing as a competitor.
China won't have any major change in its policy when it comes to global affairs. It's quite certain, I believe, that China is going to continue to promote the of a global community of shared prosperity for mankind. So China is always going to be calling for world peace, is against a war of any kind. So this will be the main objective. And in terms of handling relations with all the other major players around the world, I think China is always going to be the party that promotes peace and cooperation. And even though there are countries that take China as a competitor, it is cooperation instead of competition. I think that's going to be the main narrative, hopefully.